you are a brand new independent travel agent, or maybe you're just thinking about becoming a travel agent and wondering if it's for you, one of the first things that's going to come to your mind is, how do I get clients? So in today's video, that's exactly what we're going to cover. My name is Dr. Hayley Stainton. I have taught and trained thousands of travel and tourism professionals throughout my career, and now I am teaching you on YouTube about setting up your own travel agency business. So let's start with the truth. Your very first clients will probably be your friends and your family. And that is nothing to be embarrassed about. They know you, they trust you, and they'll often be happy to give you a chance. Sometimes just to support you, sometimes because they genuinely want you to book their travel and they'd rather give you the commission than one of the big travel and tourism organisations. But here's the key. Treat them like proper clients. Don't think, oh, it's my aunt, she'll be all right. Use it as a practice run, as a dry run. Treat them like proper clients, and they will tell their friends. And maybe that might get you even more business, because this really is your opportunity to wow them. You want them to sing your praises, and they will tell their friends. I've seen it. I had one of my agents book her friend's family holiday to Disney. She kept in touch during the trip. She wanted to check everything went smoothly. And by the end of the year, she had bookings from 3 other families, all for Disney, because her first client had referred her and talked about what a great experience she'd had. So friends and family really can be your biggest marketing tool. So give them the very best experience. Now, getting clients is simple, but that doesn't make it easy. Simple means the steps are straightforward. You don't need a marketing degree to understand them. Easy, it would mean you don't have to put in much effort, and that is not the case. Anyone who promises you stress-free marketing or get clients while you sleep without doing any work, it's selling you a fantasy, and that's not the reality. Will it get easier over time? Absolutely. Once you've got a few happy clients, word of mouth spreads. You get repeat business. That snowball effect kicks in. But at the beginning, you do need to work. And I'm not going to pretend to you that you don't. Now, as I said in my last video, the first thing you should do is to shout loudly. Tell everybody about your business. I'm up and running. I'm available to help. Tell them what you're doing. Tell them what your specialism is, whatever it is. You will often be surprised who might come knocking on your door. When I first set up as a travel agency, I was surprised to have a message from somebody I've never met, because somebody that I went to school with 20 years ago, he mentioned to them, and they then messaged me. So word of mouth is really powerful. Things get around. So do announce your business on Facebook, on Instagram, whatever you use. Do tell your friends down at the pub. Do tell the people in the supermarket. Tell everyone, because they might just be some of your first clients. You should also make it personal. Tell them why you become a travel agent. Maybe you've always been the holiday planner of your group anyway. Maybe you've always been the person that people come to for advice on travels. Maybe you wanted the freedom to work from wherever you want. Maybe you really enjoy helping people to have lovely holiday experiences. And don't just post once and move on. Make sure that you're regularly posting things to keep it in people's mind. I am a travel agent, I can help you. Okay, the next thing I want you to do is to make a list. I want you to take, say, 100 people. 100 people that you know who might book their travels with you. That could be people you work with, it could be your friends, it could be your neighbour down the road, it could be your hairdresser. Think, brainstorm, make a list of those 100 people. Then mention it to those 100 people. And the more people you speak to, the more chance you have of them being your client or them telling somebody else and referring a client to you. And here's the trick. Reach out to them personally. Don't just put a generic Facebook status. Send them a text. Drop them a message. Chat to them when you see them in the street. Tell them personally about it. Building that personal relationship is one of the best things about being a travel agent. And one of the reasons that people come to travel agents, because they want that connection. They want somebody who they can go to and ask, hey, where should I go on holiday? Give me the advice on this. Tell me about that. They want that connection. That's often why people come to a travel agent. So make that connection right from the get-go. Okay, so my next step now is social media. I bet you knew I was going to say that. Social media is powerful. Social media is really powerful. Use it. Use it to your advantage. There are lots of ways we can post on social media. We can make reels, we can make photos, we can make little sort of jokes, we can put serious posts. You can put book with me type posts. You need to find your own style. What often works is to sort of tease people a little bit. So one of the best things you can do is to share details of your trips. And I will never forget when I went to Lapland a couple of years ago. I put my stories on Instagram, I put some posts, I wrote a blog about it, and I had loads of people messaging me, this looks amazing, how do I book it? How did you do it? How did you go about this? That is free marketing. That is really clever marketing. Some people will do things like, for example, they'll post, so I didn't do this at the time, but something I could have done. I could have done a sort of Instagram post all about, we had a wonderful time in Lapland, and I could have said, there's going to be some great deals coming out soon. Comment below if you want me to share the deals with you once they're out. I leave it a few weeks, I create a mock booking, which is where you do a sort of fake holiday to price it up. And then I email everybody and I tell them, here's the price. Or maybe I email them and I get them to give me some more information. And I say, here's the price, do you want to book it? And that is a really clever way. It's not me saying, I'm a travel agent, come and book with me. It's a much more discreet way of marketing, but it really works. Some people do updates of, look where my clients have just gone. That can work well too. Some people just do, look how beautiful this beach is in Thailand kind of posts. They can work too. So social media, really powerful. And my next piece of advice is for you to get out there. Go out in the world, get offline. Go and speak to people, network at events, tell people about what it is you're offering. Chat to people when you drop the kids at school. Chat to people in the supermarket. Chat to people at the pub. Whatever it is you do, let people know. Have you booked your summer holiday yet? What are you thinking of doing? Maybe you've got a lead. Maybe you can give them some advice. They'll come back to you. And another piece of advice is to have confidence. Have confidence in yourself, in what you do. You won't know everything. There's nothing actually more powerful than learning on the job, and you will learn on the job. Don't try to learn everything before you make your first booking, because you can't. You can't possibly know what people are going to ask for, what obstacles you might come up upon. But have confidence, because people want a confident travel agent. They want somebody who knows what they're doing. So when you're talking to people, gather the information, do your research, schedule a call for later once you've done your research, whatever it is you need to do, but have that confidence. And even if it is just you chatting to somebody, having a casual conversation, you need to show that you are confident in what you do. Another thing that can be really useful is social media groups. I'm going back to social media again. You can join groups for people, families who travel, or group tours, or I don't know, Disney for beginners, or whatever it is that interests you and the type of holiday you think you might be able to sell. Join the groups, and when people ask questions, you can respond. You can be the expert in your field, and you can promote your holidays, promote things in those groups as well. And you're not going to get a lead from every post you ever do, but the key is to be consistent. Consistently post on Facebook, on Instagram, consistently talk about it, consistently tell people. Don't get disheartened if you don't get a client straight away. It does take time, but once you build up your client base, they'll come back to you. Do a good job, they will come back, you'll have repeat business, and they will tell their friends. So getting started initially can be a little bit of work, because I'm sure when you decided to become, or if you are still deciding to become an independent travel agent, I'm not going to lie to you, you do need to work. But it's an amazing job that gives you the flexibility to do that work at any time, from any place that suits you around your lifestyle. And that's what you need to remember. Nobody is promising you're going to get rich tomorrow. but what you're doing is you're setting yourself up long term for a long-term sustainable income. And you get those clients now, they may well still be your clients in 10, 20, 30, 40 years time. So if you are finding it tough, if you are finding it daunting, don't. Consistently post, shout it out loud, tell people what you're doing, and have confidence. So if you did find this video helpful, please do like it. Please do leave any comments below if you have any questions, and subscribe to my channel for more videos and tutorials on how to be a successful travel agent.